and welcome to part 5 of Fallout New Vegas playthrough for the stealth build. So over here in this part we're going to be going over into these casinos, Gomorrah, the tops, and Ultra Lux, which is over in the distance over there. The idea here is to basically break the house. We're going to be going into these casinos and we're going to be robbing them blind. We're going to be playing blackjack, and then we're going to be making a lot of caps up till the point that we get kicked out of the casinos. So that's the idea here. Each of these casinos has a limit to the amount of caps they can give you. I think Gomorrah has 9,000, Tops has 10,000, and Ultralux has 15,000. I may be incorrect. Then there's also one at Freeside, the Atomic Wrangler. They also have a limit, I think 5,000. So that's the idea, that's the plan, and this is the reason why I had luck set at 10. With a 10 luck I should be able to do really well. So we'll go on in ahead. Mr. Lookout's going to stop us, I think, over here. No? Okay, that's even better. Oh, okay, never mind. He will stop you. So here, what's going to happen, every time you enter a casino they will take away your weapons. So unless they're silent weapons or holdout weapons, you can't really bring them in. Holdout weapons are something like knuckles or boxing gloves or something like that. But if you're sneak side enough, you can also get past that. So Gomorrah belongs to the Emerdas, so we'll be dealing with that later down the line as well. So whenever these options show up, always select here you go. No, sorry, not here you go. Okay, keep holdout weapons. Okay, that way whatever holdout weapons you have, I don't have any, you'll be able to keep them. But that's okay. I'm not here to fight anybody. So there's quite a few games here. So there's slots. You can play slots if you want. There is blackjack, and there's also Russian roulette. Okay, so these are the games here, and the best one in my opinion is blackjack. I've tried doing Russian roulette, and I've tried doing slots, and even with a high luck stat, I've lost. Okay, so the first thing that you should do is talk to this guy over here and exchange caps for chips. And I have enough. I'll be taking 500 caps. And that's another reason why we wanted those caps in the first place. Now I'm left with 435. That's okay. But I have enough caps for Gomorrah chips that I'll be able to gamble enough so that I'll be able to hopefully break them. So with blackjack, again, I'll go over the rules as I start playing. I am trying to sit here. Okay, there you go. I also like to just quick save the game here at this point. Sorry. Okay, so the way this works is that you have the option to increase bet, decrease bet, bet max, or exit. So current bet is 1, we've got 500 chips, and Gomorrah earnings are 0. So Gomorrah earnings are basically, if you lose, they'll start making money. Sorry, if you win, you'll start making money. If you lose, it'll show up an amount in negative if you start owing them something. Otherwise, it'll just keep going up and down. Okay, so current bet is 1. I'll like to increase the bet. So I like to bet max, which is 200. You can't go beyond that. It's okay. Again, I do this just to kind of speed up the playthrough, and then you start by dealing the cards. So you look at the cards. The face cards represent 10 points, and the numbered card represents the number of points as per the number. So over here, I've got one face card and a number, so that's 19 in total. And the opponent's got an ace, and one card is covered. So if I get these cards, the goal of the game is to get 21 or less, and then you kind of compare the total points of both sides. Again, I'm not an expert in blackjack, so I'm not providing a really good explanation, but for the purposes of this game, you just need to make sure that your point total is greater than that of the opponent's, which is the dealer in this case, and it's less than 21. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to stay and see what happens. So that was a break even. And then I'm going to deal again. So I've got face card and 10, so that's 20. And then the opponent's got 5 and 1 face down card. So I don't know, but I know at least they have 5. So at this point I'll stay as well. And then I win 200 chips because their totals exceeded 21. So if the opponent or yourself exceed 21, and then that's a bust. Okay, so you lose or the opponent loses. So that's the idea. The idea is to either make sure that the opponent has over 21 points or less than the amount of points that you have. Plus you have to maintain 21 points yourself. Okay, so I'll deal again. So I've got a 6 and a 5. So every time you've got a point total of 11 or less, you want to double down. So double down is right here. Okay, so I will hit W here. So double down makes it so that your winnings are doubled. Okay, so that's what happened there. I got 600, and my Gomorrah earnings are, sorry, 400. My Gomorrah earnings are 600 in total. So I got king and an 8, so that's face card. That's 18. Again, I'm going to stay here. And I lost. Okay, so that was a bad hand. That's okay, and my Gomorrah earnings are gone down to 400. So let's see. Face card again, I'm going to stay because that's 20. Okay, another rule about staying, if your point total is over 17, always hit stay. If it's less than 17, keep hitting. Now, where the luck plays part here is that because your luck stat is so high, you'll be dealt good cards more often than not. Okay, so if you're at 16, there's a low probability that you'll be getting a face card or anything over 5. Okay, and if your total is 11, there's a high probability that you'll be getting a face card or anything with a high point number. Okay, so over here I have 20 points, so the opponent has an ace, so I'll stay over here and see what happens. Okay, I won because the total exceeded. Okay, so going in again, I got 2 face cards, and I'm going to stay. Sorry, and again I won. Okay, so again I got 2 and 9, so that's 11. So I want to double down here. See what happens. Okay, 400, perfect. So because of my high luck stat, I'm actually getting really good cards right now. Okay, so 3 and a 5. I'll actually, here I will actually hit. So F, I got a face card, so that's 5 and 3, 18. And now I'll stay. Break even. Okay, that was a very close one. Okay, so I only got 2. So I will hit. Now I've got a 10. Now I would like to double down, but that option is no longer there. So I'll hit again. I've got a face card, so that's 20. I'll stay. Okay, perfect. And whenever it says you feel lucky, that means that your luck stat has contributed to the win there and dealt you good cards. But I feel that more often than not I'm getting good cards even when it doesn't say that. Okay, so carrying on, so that's 13. I'm going to hit, and we break even because I got 21 and the opponent got 21 as well. Face card, again I'm going to stay, and we break even. They both got face cards. Okay, so now ace is interesting. So ace can either be, I think, a 1 or an 11. Okay, so right now that right there is 20. Okay, so I'm going to actually double down and see what I get. Okay, so with ace I try to double down just because if I get something really good, or even something really low or something really high, it works in my favor. Okay, so 1800 earnings, let's keep going. So that's an 11. So again we'll double down and see what we get. That's 21 for me, so I break even, but I cannot lose in that case. So that's 9, I will hit, and that is either a 1, so I'll keep hitting, and we'll stay now. So let's see. Okay, that was not a very good play on my part. As I said, I'm not an expert on blackjack. Okay, I'm winning 200 chips here. Going, hit. Okay, let's see. Alright, that was a bad play on my part as well. So let's keep going. Okay, jack, that's 19. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's 8 and 3, 11, so I'm going to double down if I could, but I can't. That's okay. And again, break even. So, in my experience, this is a little bit of a time-consuming process, but eventually you will end up making the money that, making the number of caps that you need. You may win or lose a lot of times, but that's okay. Now, there you saw 300 caps. Oh, okay. Now, this is a cutscene that plays. Well, not a cutscene, but it's an essential thing that kind of plays. And here the floor manager just kind of tells you, okay, you've played really well. Here's some gift from us. Kind of sucks because I have to start rebetting from scratch. So I'm going to quick save again. I think the item that he gives you is some sort of drink or something like that. Yeah, it's not a weapon, it's not an apparel. That's okay. This is not super important. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. So hit quick save again, and again, so 2300 earnings. We're going to max it out again, and then start dealing. Okay, so that's 13. I'm going to hit, and I got 20. Perfect. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so he actually got 21. Bad luck there. Let's double down. Let's see what happens. Okay, perfect. Good cards. 7. We'll take a hit there. And that is an ace. So I'll take another one. Let's see what happens now. Okay. Not a good play on my part there. Let's double down here. Let's see what happens. Okay, that was a really bad play. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. As I said, this can go up and down, and that's for the most part okay. It is something that'll eventually catch up. So this was actually not a good play on my part. This game is not going so well. I started off at 2300, now I'm down to 1800. Okay, that's okay. We'll do a hit, and that's primarily okay. That was a bad card. Okay, so 900. So this is going to happen. Again, I'm not an expert in blackjack or anything like that. I'll be upfront about it. So now we're 2300. So all that time, like the last few minutes, a couple of minutes, I made zero progress basically. And that's going to happen. It's something that happens. And yeah, I've just kind of learned to go with it. And now I'm to 2200 again. Made very little progress. Okay, so I'm just going to stay here and break even. Okay, 2500. So finally, we're starting to make some progress. We'll stay, win 2700. So I'll stay here as well. Okay, lose. That's okay. So again, the risk with a point total of 18 is just that you may lose. And again, I doubled down there, so that was a bit of a bad luck on my part. Considering my luck is 10, I'm having bad luck in this specific playthrough. So 2600 again here. Just a double down. Let's see. Unless he gets a 21. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's see. So we'll just stay here. Break even. I don't mind break evens. I usually mind losing just because it just adds that much more time to me making my progress towards kind of just winning. Okay, there you go. Lost there. He got a blackjack. Okay, this card on the 10. Okay, so we'll stay here. Break even. Okay, we'll double down. Okay, perfect. So that was great. The first round was really good. This round's taking a bit longer. Okay, we'll double down there. Oh, 2 aces. That's perfect. Feel lucky. So that actually worked in our favor. Okay, that's a win for me right there. That was a blackjack. So now we're making some progress. So I'll take a hit there. So that's 16. Another hit, why not? That's 21, perfect. And another cutscene. Okay, so let's see what he gives you this time. So he gives you mentats, so that's actually pretty good. I could use mentats in some of the speed checks, and to wine too. Okay, good. Items to increase charisma, I can always take that. Okay, max bat again, deal. Wish you could max bat more than that, just to kind of make it a bit faster. Okay, so feeling lucky. Well, this was good too. Okay, a good start. Ace, double down. That's 21, perfect. Double down again. Oh, perfect. So that was an amazing start right there. Okay, double down again. Oh, okay, that was a bad one. He was probably gonna. Oh, okay. He exceeded 21. So again, as I said, this run actually got luckier than the last one. Okay, so double down here, yeah, 20. Yeah. Okay, again, another cutscene. That was really fast, less than a minute, I think, or about a minute. So he's getting desperate. He wants a chance to win his money back. He'll give me combat armor reinforced. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Wow, look at that value, 5720. Okay. Forgot they gave you combat armor reinforced. I mean, level 2, you get combat armor reinforced? It's incredible. Okay, and I think it also gives you some EXP. Yeah, see, it gives you 200 EXP. I kind of missed it. But yeah, so making, or actually, it hasn't given me that yet, because the progress would be much further ahead. This gives you sort of accumulated EXP. But yeah, I think eventually it will give you some EXP as you're progressing. I forget what it's for, but it gives you 200 EXP. It's one of the reasons why I didn't want to play casinos before getting my implants. Okay, so again, maxing it out here. Okay, so 20 points here for me. Let's see, I think this should be the last sort of run here. Let's just do a hit here. Plus 20, stay, win. Okay, so he got a really good card over there. Okay, so double down here. Let's see, perfect. Double down. Yeah, should be a win. So yeah, 8,000 Gomorrah earnings, that is just amazing. Okay, that should be a win as well. I'll stay here. Break even. Double down. 20 points. Oh, okay, he got 21 there. Great. Alright, we'll stay. Perfect. Break even. Okay, we were quite a bit ahead there. And, oh, nice, okay. And double down. Okay, so that was played in my favor. 16, let's do a hit. Okay, yeah, there you go. So 19 points, perfect. So 9,000 earnings. I think I can go up till... Okay, there you go. You've been banned from gambling in this casino. Okay. Yeah, so they give you 9,000 caps at max. And that is what I got here. So that is perfect. So let's check my food status over here. 175, yeah. Water is okay, sleep goes up real slowly. So as I speak with this person, I like to turn my chips. I like to pay out in caps, always take caps, 9,500. So that's 500 that we gave before, so we got 9,000 caps. I mean, we made 9,000 caps, as it can be seen over here. 9935, we had 935 before. before we gave up the 500 caps. So that's how you make a lot of money. Plus we got combat armor reinforced, plus we got mentats, we got some wine. So yeah, I mean it was very well done here in that regard. Now I'm hesitant in going into the tops because this is where part of the story kind of takes place. So before I do that, I am actually going to go to Ultra Lux and kind of rinse and repeat the same thing. I think in order to get past them, you need holdout weapons and a sneak skill of 50. But that's okay. So yeah, so what we're gonna do next time is we're gonna try and do these two other casinos and rack up the remaining points and hopefully remaining caps and hopefully have enough to make um, buy all our implants and get all our weapons and armor that we need to progress further in this game. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Just a little bit of a demonstration on how the casinos work in New Vegas. I find this aspect of the game really interesting. I didn't know about it till my second or third playthrough, or I didn't bother playing it that much. But that's a really interesting way of getting caps. It's beyond just doing quests or looting. So it is a legitimate way of making caps within this game and planning your character and building your character. So it adds a really nice element to the RPG of the game. You have this mini game within this game, and that's something that Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 or even the first two Fallouts don't really offer. So I really like that. I really like that about this game. Okay, well, yeah. So that's my outro there. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.